Hello, I'm doing a review. Wait, I want to advertise my show first, okay? Before I start my review video. I'm Jake Anagram. Uh, so subscribe by hitting the bell first and hit the subscribe button second when you want to subscribe to my channel. Hit that buttons in that order, like I said, and hit the like button if you like this video. Once you watch it through, I don't expect you like it right away, but yeah. So hit the thumbs up to like my old videos too, or my old videos. You don't have to see them in any order if you ever want to check out my older videos and subscribe to me. For those who want to check out my older videos and subscribe to me, just check out my. You don't have to see them in any order. My videos, if you're gonna spend them in any order, anytime. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm now going to start the video on the review. So I'm Jake Allen Graham. I'm reviewing the Iron Man trilogy in one video. All three Iron Man movies with Robert Downey Jr. I give the first Iron Man movie a 7 out of 10, being the weakest out of the bunch for me. I did not like the first Iron Man movie. I thought he was written as a knockoff version of Batman, it felt like. And for something reason, nothing clicked for me emotionally. Whereas the first Iron Man movie was what they were trying to do with Downey's portrayal on his Tony Stark. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. It's mediocre average, like the first Spider-Man movie. But the CGI is not terrible, and the visual effects are not terrible. So, and neither practical, and neither special effects bad either. None of the effects are bad. It's just I don't really care about the characters in this movie. The first Iron Man movie made me think we don't need a sequel. Then I saw the sequel and I was wrong, and I enjoyed the sequel. I give the sequel a 8 out of 10 for above average. It's a good guilty pleasure for me. However, it's still lacking a good villain, and the final boss fight is even more short-lived than it was the last time with Obadiah Stane. This time, it's even shorter. But that's because they have War Machine this time. If it was just probably Iron Man and didn't introduce War Machine character, this probably would have been a better third act. I feel like War Machine often really does is John Cheadle's. Oh, no, by the way, this is when John Cheadle takes over for the role as Rhodey and becomes War Machine at this point in the character's career. The guy that played him before was a different actor. I forget what his name is, but John Cheadle plays him now, and to this day, War Machine. Rhodey, also known as Tony's best friend from the comics. And also in the movies, I guess. So I'm going to be honest. I think it was a mistake making Rhodey War Machine in this movie. I feel like they should have saved that for the third one. And I feel like they played the cards too soon. I mean, but it is what it is. It's not a terrible movie, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's kind of half-baked plot of a premise of a movie, like Iron Man 3. Another movie I enjoy, one of Marvel's better movies, is Iron Man 3. I give that an 8 out of 10 for above average dumb fun. Guilty pleasure in my book. It's a movie. With lots of cringe, dumb ideas that make you roll your eyes and yada yada. And just wanna, I don't know, give up on thinking that humans are competent people. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Iron Man 3. That's what Iron Man 3 makes me think. Because of the script of the story. I thought the story was stupid. This story was stupid. Stupid. I don't know what it was trying to say. It just farted out a script to me. What do I think Iron Man 3 is trying to sell? Well, what is it not trying to say? Is the question. Well, for the question, is that the question? So what I'm trying to say is Iron Man... Got scared for a minute. Iron Man 3 is an 8 out of 10 because it's above average. It says good, but not as quite there as the level as good as Iron Man 2. But it still gets the same score. Above average. Like Iron Man 2. It's an 8 out of 10. It's one of Marvel's better movies. The Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 2. Although I hate the first one, though. I give that a 7 out of 10 because it's average for me, mediocre at best. That's just being nice, though. I mean, minus. Is what I meant to say. I was just being honest, though. The short version of is... I think I know I hope I know what... Wait, is that the wrong word that I'm using? That's the short version of what I was trying to explain. Of why I hate Iron Man 1. Giving it a 7 out of 10, I hate it like I hate the 2010's Last Airbender movie that M. Night Shyamalan produced and directed and wrote in by him. And ended his career pretty much. Nobody cared about him. After that, nobody really saw his movies, if I remember correctly. Yeah, after that, so... That's one good thing that came out of that movie. It was the kiss of death for his career. But too bad this didn't kill Robert Downey's career. It just boosted it and brought it back. And people talking about him again. Which is kind of a shame, I thought, because I didn't think he was that great in Iron Man. He felt like he was trying to play more of a Christian Bale Batman type. I was just expecting him to speak with a raspy voice like Christian Bale's Batman spoke. Eventually, as Tony Stark. Like, I'm Tony Stark. I'm vengeance. I'm Tony Stark. I'm Iron Man. As I speak really intense, like I'm having the worst constipation of my life. Just like Batman speaks with a rasp in his voice. Like he sounds like 100 pounds overweight. Or more or less. I'm not sure that. The point is, Batman sounds ridiculous. He sounds like he's over 300 pounds, or 600 pounds or something. He sounds fat, man. This is what he sounds like. More fat than Christian Bale's. Fat man, Christian Bale's fat man, because of his voice. He sounds like that. And that's why I expect Tony Stark to talking late in the first Iron Man movie, because he's so a cliche, brooding character that just happens to be rich. So now, he's Batman. I have a question. Does his Iron Man suit come in black? All black like Batman's known for coming in? That'd be funny. That's what I think. How funny I think that'd be if his suit came in all black, like Batman's Iron Man suit. That's why I hate Iron Man 1, and I give it a 7 out of 10 for average. And I love the sequels for what they are worth. I give them an 8 out of 10 for above average, and the first one a 7 out of 10 for average score. Sequels get an 8 out of 10 for above average score. So I enjoy them as guilty pleasures, the last two sequels to Iron Man movie. I enjoy the sequels like I enjoyed the Dark Knight movie from 2008 with Heath Ledger and Christian Bale, that directed by Christopher Nolan. I enjoyed it like I enjoyed The Dark Knight Rises from 2012, the year of the first Avengers movie came out. That's how much I enjoyed these Iron Man sequels, and how I thought they were well written and competent written. Just like the Dark Knight sequel, just like the Batman Begins sequels to Batman Begins. Because all styles, Batman Begins was known as the Dark Knight Trilogy from Christopher Nolan. So I give this an 8 out of 10, these movies. That's my thoughts on the Iron Man Trilogy. Okay. Goodbye. Subscribe to my content. Like this video. Remember how to subscribe, how I told you? Yeah, hit the bell first, then hit the subscribe button. In that order. Goodbye. I'm Jake Allen Graham. Good night.